Oh, hello there, it's John from Barefoot Accounting. One question I've been asked is, what are good habits to get into when running your accounts? It's a good question, so I thought I'll come up with 5 tips or whatever, and if you think of any others, feel free to put them in the comments. The first one is perhaps more of a concept. Think of your accounts as an integral part of your business, not this kind of end-of-year compliance exercise. Think of it as a way of monitoring what's going on with your business, planning how things are going to go heading forward. Use it as a sense check against your business model. Accounting is a really powerful tool, and basically if you're running a business, you're probably doing it in order to feed yourself as well. So, the finances are an important part. So, in short, think of it as just part of your business, not this end of year thing you do to keep the taxman happy. Second one is to get into a rhythm. Probably same with any activity in your business, to be honest, because it's so easy to let things slide. Life gets in the way, you get to deadlines and it's all a big stress. So I would argue, try and keep on top of it, try and get into rhythm, whether that's weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever it is, but try and just get into a sense of flow throughout, the calendar, rather than this letting it build up and then panic. If you keep on top of it, it shouldn't be a big issue, and if you're likely to spot anything that is going wrong, and that's where things are a bit of a problem when people leave it to the end of the year as a compliance exercise and go, oh, something's gone wrong, what do I do about it? And it's actually probably a bit too late to really, where slight adjustments would have sorted them out. The third one is making a reserve for tax. Again, I think I talk about this in every video, but it's really sad. It's this almost tax death spiral where someone finds out that they owe a huge amount for the tax bill. They've already spent the money, and while they're trying to find the money to pay that, they're always in arrears paying the taxman, rather than thinking, well, hang on, I've earned this income, some of it really isn't mine, it should go to the HMRC, that's just life. If you make a profit, you're going to pay tax on it. So that'll be the other one. Build up a reserve, particularly to pay your tax bill. The fourth one is pay yourself first. You probably heard I've talked a lot about Profit First, which is a great book by Mike Michalowicz. Well worth a read, but in short, the money comes in, you make sure you're paying yourself rather than kidding yourself that everything's great, paying all these suppliers, getting, fancy offices and everything like that, and actually not paying yourself anything in a bit after it's all gone out. So yeah, build up a reserve for the tax, take money out to pay yourself, and keep your expenses in line with how the money's coming into the business. It's the flow of cash through your business that's really going to help it grow and keep things healthy. The other one I'm talking about, the cash flow, is get paid. Make sure you're invoicing people. That's one that surprisingly does get missed sometimes. But also keep track of who owes you money. Now, this is part of the whole getting into a rhythm. Sometimes what I suggest people do, print off that debtors report, stick it on your wall, and have a feel of who owes you money, who doesn't. And often it is only a call to solve it, but make sure you're aware, because what will kill you is if you're sending out, well, not kill you, just maybe kill your business, is if you send out all these invoices, think everything's great, and then wonder why there's no money in the bank, and it could be because people aren't paying you. Maybe you sent the invoice to the wrong address or something, who knows, it could be something really simple. But as long as you're aware of it, and it stops you also carrying on working with people who aren't paying you. Well, there's five tips for trying to get into a good habit with managing your accounts. Think of anything else, feel free to put it in the comments, or happy to have a chat if you wish. All right, take care now. Bye.